Sounds
I mean,
about
you
right.
can
Sorry if I
wrestle
kept
us.
it waiting. I didn't mean. I thought you would have started already.
No, we're all good. I mean, either way, it's not like it's being streamed, so we can cut in or out anything at any given time.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's
God
not
bless.
live.
God bless.
Yes,
Oh,
not live.
my
not
heart.
No
live.
pressure. No
so
pressure. Yeah, we're all
rude.
good. We're all
Oh
good.
my gosh! I thought it was. Yeah, you even said that like a million times, and I'm like, "Doi!" Like I didn't even know that it was like not live. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
yeah.
All
Because
right,
before
no,
we even
I'm
hopped in,
fine.
everyone's like, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm like, guys, I wasn't nervous before because I do this a lot. But the more people say I'm nervous, the more nervous I'm getting.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! All right, that's a
I'm
relief.
fucking
Ooh,
thrilled. There are a couple of people who have not
Give it up to the spirit.
Fucking ready to go. Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Right.
Where is my duct tape?
That
Okay.
excited me.
No, it is lovely to talk to all of you in this
my.
capacity with everybody,
Yes.
together. And it's lovely to, well, not meet you, but, just speak to you all finally, normally. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Right.
it's really nice.
Yes, of course.
I gotta
yeah.
say, it's really, really odd for me to hear Silky Milk talk normally without just shouting profanity, because all I
Yeah,
know is her
yeah,
lines
yeah,
from the
I mean,
beta.
She is just
Yeah.
kind of me, like.
I was gonna say, I felt like that was very true to character for you. Like you're
Yeah.
I can access it
Good.
easily.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah.
Bang
good
on
accent.
casting.
I'm
Not
very,
much
very
direction
angry.
needed. She just nailed it every time.
Yeah, I'm very proud. But no,
Who
it's great.
else went and listened through some of the other people's recordings just to hear what they did? Because
Oh,
I absolutely did.
totally,
Yes.
totally did.
Skillful.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
listened to
was
those
so
ages
impressed.
ago.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a long time, but I just remember clicking on things at random, going, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah."
No, it was amazing. I was really like, oh my god, it sounds so good.
So sorry.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
I got bored. I got
Okay.
bored and tried to convince Samantha to allow me to audition for some of the other female roles.
Oh
We
my
may
god, that's
need
so
you.
hot.
We may need you. Just hold that thought. Just not yet.
I mean, I've told people this story numerous times, especially on stream. The fact that the first time I started talking to Josh, he's like, "Yeah, let me introduce myself." He's like, "Yeah, I do all these different voices." And for his warm-ups, he starts doing like these anime girl noises. I'm like, "Shit, dude! All right, you guys got vocal range."
Yeah.
That's
Come.
amazing.
It's really Bella.
When he originally brought me on for Eric Voll's audiobook stuff, I was mentioning, "Oh yeah, no, you need a woman for the voice." He's like, "No, I got it," and then just does the thing. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
We got it.
Okay. I was dubious because I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, boy, doing lady voice. Let's see what you got." Oh shit.
Hold my beer.
Oh, eyes.
Hold my beer.
Your beer, sir, was held.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, thank God she's coming on though, because I've done 17 books now, and I don't have any more female voices left. I've got to have him. I've got to have her do more.
Well, you got the two range beasts of. I mean, there's a lot of actors in here with a fucking killer range, but
Yeah, no, this is true.
I have heard
I've
Silky do some shit that I almost didn't fucking recognize you. It's insane.
It's true.
What's gonna be like the structure for this? In terms
Structure?
of.
There's no structure. This is madness.
This is kind of
We're not doing like Q&A or any of that thing. We could just.
I
sort
mean,
of
No,
hack
we
in.
there
will
is.
we'll
Totally.
slowly get into that. Like the whole idea I like kind of doing here is I kind of like just hitting the record button when everyone's talking, specifically because it kind of eases people into it instead of saying I'm hitting the recording button right now and they're
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like, oh god,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
no,
yeah.
oh no.
No, let us
Yeah,
know
yeah. Oh,
when you
for
start.
sure. Yeah. No,
So
no,
I-
that's awesome.
So I gotta ask, has anyone else's characters really changed since? And matter of fact, this is probably something for the recording, but has anyone else's characters really changed since your audition?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I had to
Oh
do
my
so many
God.
redos because like my first audition was like a bit higher pitched, more angry,
Mhm.
and then I came
Mhm.
back to it like a year later and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing, mate?" Like really chubby. And like DC was like, "Can you make it sound like how the fuck you did it beforehand?" I was like, "Oh gosh, I'm so sorry." I listened back to it and I was like, "Oh, she was not that aggressive."
You're like
Yeah,
a year
yeah,
later.
sure. What are you fucking doing, mate? Yeah, and then I did it again and it was fine. But yeah, that was kind of like a dumb thing on my
we
part.
do not
Like,
blame you because there was a long stretch of time.
yeah, that was a long
Yeah,
thing.
it happens.
So I was like,
Consistency.
came back to it and she was like, gonna shank people. You know, she's so angry. And
I would pay.
aggressive. I was like, Jesus Christ. But yeah,
Actually, that was a great question that Josh asked that I kind of want to bring more people because that was one of the biggest questions people kept asking over and over redundantly
changes?
about changes to characters, that sort of stuff. But before we do that, let's start from left to right. Can everyone go ahead and introduce themselves of who they are and what character they play?
So according to the top, right?
Yeah, so
that'd be
Alexia.
Alexia.
Yeah. Oh, that's me first. Okay. Hello, I am Alexia. I play the role of Dr. Lillian Margalis on Subverse. It's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to be here.
That was so the sneakiest way of letting us know that you hit the fucking record button, HP.
Was that a clap?
Also, can I just say
was that a clap or a fapping noise?
She said the
It could
standard
be
for all
both.
of us.
You'll never
Yes.
know.
Like,
Definitely,
oh my
yes.
gosh, this room of professionals, she set the standard.
I've been doing interviews for 4 years. I get really sneaky with the recording button.
The experience shows.
Hello, darling. It is yours truly, Bordeaux Black, voice of Demi. I am very happy to be with you all while Fortune gets her mic together. Come on, lady.
You guys get into it so easy.
Hey, I mean, while she
so
does so, I
hard.
just want to make sure before I have that first comment going, hey, HP, can you pronounce her name? Yes, Bordeaux. Her name is Bordeaux Black.
I love the echo as he goes away from his mic and marches around his room.
Your short name, Barda.
Is what it is.
Barda Black.
That's okay. I take a shot for every time somebody pronounces my name correctly. So,
All right, up next we have Fortune.
Hi, I'm Iris Harmon or Arrow Buddy, and I play Fortune, and yeah, super excited about it.
We're going to have to break her out of that little comfort mold.
Adorable.
Thank you.
That voice is so cute. Oh my god. What the heck?
I'm
It's lovely
so
to meet you as well.
someone,
Arrow.
someone give me my lipstick so I can put a V on her forehead.
It's great to
And then
have
we'll
you
break
here.
up the corsets and fitteds.
Oh my god. There's no escape. There's nowhere to
I
run.
don't know if we have our Gina here with us just yet.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Woohoo! Gina! Hey, baby.
Hello. Okay, shall I introduce myself?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm Gina Galore, and I'm the voice of General Blythe. And yeah, I am equally happy and excited to be here. And it's really fun to finally hear all of these voices live.
I love how different you sound from Blythe.
I'm panting.
You're so pleasant, and then Blythe is just very military, angry.
I love the
Yes.
voice actress, and you get in the game. Oh God, she's a dick. Oh no.
Yeah. Real life
Or even worse,
she's
she
also-
has a dick. Oh my god.
Oh
That's
God.
not worth that.
Hey,
No
no
spoilers.
Oh my god.
No,
It got so
no,
dark real
no
quick.
dick here.
Or hi, my name's Halfpint. You might have seen my work before on the Halfpint channel, and all right, that's me. Well, who's next?
He has some sort of addiction.
Yeah, hey, Halfpint. Yeah, I got an addiction.
To waifus? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
We all do.
Don't we all, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Is
dun,
this
dun, dun,
like a
dun.
convention circle secretly? Is that what
Oh,
it is?
Honey, there's no secret.
whatever you want it to be.
We're here for you, baby.
So I am Sarita Bell, aka Sariel. It's just a combination of the two names. I'm currently having heart palpitations over this, and I play the one,
Same.
the only, your glorious ruler, Empress Celestina.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was hot. That's hot
Yes.
right there. I love your voice so much.
That's
That's
what I'm
hot.
here for.
That's so
Now
amazing.
I'm
It's
having heart
perfect.
palpitations.
It's scary to me because, like, even when you're just like introducing yourself, you still sound like you're recording for a role right now. It's like it's really
Yeah.
impressive and scary at the same time.
Well, that's what
It's like we're all voice actors or something.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Absolutely
like we all
not.
act for a living. Oh, we moved that thing. Yeah. So hello. I'm Silky Milk. Silky for short. I voice Pirate Queen Collision, Killy. I'm very angry and very British, and it's lovely to be here. Thank you.
Please don't.
More
don't
heavy
have me
breathing.
say pieces.
No, it's all right. Silky knows my eternal crush on her.
Oh,
Love you too, boo.
I feel like this is just one giant
Aw.
crush circle right now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
We're all
here for it.
fangirling.
It's so nice to see the love, like live. There's nothing like
Oh my
it.
God, Sam.
Aw.
Our precious, precious
For
mother.
like years.
and
That's- we can
Sam?
finally see the love. Yes.
You actually have a fan in the forums who's been watching the streams, and he's just been like, Blythe.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of scary. I have like this one guy that he goes on my Discord server. The only thing he says is Blythe, and then when I make a YouTube
Oh my
video, he's
God.
like, "I need Blythe." It's like, dude,
He-
okay, all right.
And it's a one word.
Soon.
It's like a one word response. He's almost like calling out a Pokemon. It's just Blythe.
Hi.
Dude, he's probably watching this right now, just going like, "I've been recognized, finally."
Aw.
Well, here you go,
Bless
here you
you,
go,
fella.
mate. You've got your Blythe here.
You got-
Bless
I
him.
am charging
You have to
one of
feel the
Halfpint
prestige.
fans to make an art of Poke Blythe.
Yes,
Blythe.
please.
Blythe.
That'd be adorable.
Photoshop in a Pokeball in the picture she's using right now.
Yeah, holding
Perfect.
that.
Shot
So-
it on.
Pretty well.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What is this gentleman's name that keeps spitting out Blythe?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
Real
lord.
fast.
Well, he keeps changing his name. I don't recognize his YouTube
God damn it.
name.
What?
Right now in Discord, he's just Mace Windu.
Windu. Okay, so can you give a quick shout out to Windu? Sam?
Oh, me, you mean? Oh, wait, what?
I mean, if we want to give a shout out to Mace Windu.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
sorry
not.
you
I'm not
died
sorry. I'm
for
sorry.
this.
No, Gina.
What was his name? Windu?
Mace
Yep.
Windu.
Windu. Hello, Windu. Thank you for shouting my name so much. That makes me very happy. And big kiss from me.
She's so nice. She's so pleasant.
Yeah, I was gonna say this, but all of us start yelling it.
Well, she's pretty subdued most of the time.
We'll know if he
Not a bad
passed
time
out on
to
his
say that I
keyboard
know.
if he just makes a comment that says
Really.
A.
It's
Yeah.
his face hitting the screen.
I'm pretty sure his face in the stream would be BLYYYYYYYYYYY.
Clever.
So if we're giving shout outs to Mace Windu, it would probably go something to the tune of "Sorry you died like a bitch." Star Wars joke.
Wow.
He does. Sam Jackson deserved better.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely.
He
It's
really
also
did.
one of the only roles that Sam Jackson actually asked for.
I mean, who wouldn't want that role?
I know,
except-
right? It's Star
Yeah.
Wars.
And they gave it. They even gave him his request, which was a fucking purple saber.
It's
And-
I
Wrote
didn't
it
know
into
that.
canon just for him.
I did
And
not
I'm-
know that actually. Shit, that makes a lot more sense.
Trivia time with the Subverse ladies.
Yeah.
And I'm still calling from the edge of the screen. Hey guys, it's Joshua Story, the voice of Tybalt. For the love of God, give me my Demi back!
Tybalt, you little bitch. You're just gonna step over
Tybalt.
my spot, my introduction?
Oh,
Stolen Mariana?
oh, Josh.
Sam.
Fight me!
Sam,
Fight me in
Sam,
the ring
Sam,
right now!
Sam.
Right now!
We
love you, Sam.
You stole my panties.
Oh, right, okay. Hi, I am singing Samane or Samantha Flowers. I play Silva. I am the casting director. I help a lot with the sound design and
Oh my
other
god.
various to-do things for Subverse. So it is really awesome to actually get to chat with everybody, not about work for once. And yeah, I'm just super happy to be here. Oh, and should I do the Silva voice? I will try.
Yes,
Nobody has heard the Silva voice, but jeez, you guys are all a bunch of weebs inviting me to this shit. Wait, am I allowed to swear? Oh, thank God.
I love it. Oh my god, you're so adorable. What the hell? This amount, this amount of cute is not allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Sova, that was a world premiere.
But I want the world to know that Sam, although also I did not realize it was singing Sam. I thought it was singing Samine.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
But this is our team mom. This is the one who is responsible for wrestling the lot of us and getting us all of our shit in. And she has been the goddamn best team mom, and I adore her to fucking pieces.
Agreed.
Yes. You're amazing, Sam.
She's a dynamite.
You are
She's so
a
fucking
gem.
full of love.
We
Every
love
time it's
you.
all caps fandom, and it's so earnestly meant.
I was so
great.
scared one time because I turned in like a whole bunch of lines late. Like a bunch of my lines got corrupted and they were late, and I was so upset because I had to go and re-record them, and I uploaded them. I was like, I'm so sorry. Please don't fire me, but I understand. I'm so sorry. I let you down. And she was like, no, things happen. I was like, oh my gosh, Empathy.
If it's any consolation, I had a complete systems crash last year and lost 6 years worth of voiceover.
Oh my god!
And so I rushed it to a digital data recovery center, and ended up paying over somewhere like over $1,000 to try and recover all of my files, and I only got back about 80% of everything.
F in the fucking chat, dude. I'm so sorry. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Thank
So
God,
computed.
a bunch of it was Subverse too that I got back. I was like, yes, thank you.
God bless.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Jesus
I have a
Christ.
colleague, and what they do after they're done recording a job is they send the audio to whoever the client is, and then they delete it. Like once it's
What?
sent, and I like,
Really?
I don't understand it. So they're like, yeah, it's out in the universe. The client has it now. I'm like, but what if they don't?
Yeah, what if they don't?
exactly.
Oh,
my
my God.
God.
What if
I'll
we
tell
need
you-
to reference that audio again?
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. After that, you know what? After that, though, I ended up implementing like a double redundancy now. So now I back up everything on Google Drive. I have 2 other hard drives. I'm like, never again. This can never happen.
Yeah, for sure.
External hard drive. I back up all of your shit onto a fucking external hard
Yeah,
drive.
my
Yep.
external hard
Your
drive is
assets.
called Big Boy.
And for some reason, there's a fire or earthquake. Have it backed up in a cloud or something as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
I do the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
paranoid
I
about that
haven't
stuff. I
implemented
triple
a
back
cloud
up
yet, but I
everything.
need to.
Silky, did you say your external's name is Big Boy?
Big Boy, yeah, that's what it's
Love
called in
it.
the side tab. Big Boy.
That's
Love
awesome.
Hey, it's just under the desk right there. Hello, Big Boy. You're right. Yeah. He keeps all my stuff safe. Thank you, Big Boy. Thank
My
you, thank you.
recording prop under the desk is definitely Satan's cock, which is my Foley dildo.
Oh,
Oh my
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Have you also named your Foley dildo?
Big Boy. No, I'm joking. I haven't named it. But it's kind of
In the
big.
background-
So like,
In the background, we just hear a sproing.
yeah, that's it coming out to play.
I submit the following name: Queen Calision's anger management therapy.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. She needs that so bad. I think she gets it though. I think they all get a good seeing to.
Oh, yeah.
A good seeing to from our favorite captain, who sadly couldn't be here. But
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
very busy, and he is in fact in Australia, which is a big surprise. But yeah, which is awful for scheduling stuff. So, but he's
It's like-
amazing though.
It's
I
like 4
absolutely
a.m.
love
for
Steve.
him right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gosh, yeah.
Something like that.
Extraordinarily late.
I did
Late,
my
so we
best.
can't blame him.
So I know I had someone in the comment section ask me about that at some point in time, because we even had like the list coming out of who we're gonna have, and it said that Steve couldn't show up. So we'll try to see if we can get like a one-on-one with him or have something else work with him in the future. So it's not like he's gone forever. Well, we'll try to see if we can get a hold of him in the future, guys. So don't you worry about that. But for now,
Yeah.
we have all these wonderful voice actresses and Josh in the chat with us today.
Oh my God.
And Josh.
And Josh.
I did my best.
Big D. Work. Oh, yes.
Work
Gotta
and
be-
play.
This is gonna be the worst promotion I've ever seen.
Oh my god, I love it. And it's like a multiple terabyte one, like my big boy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, do you actually want me to
Love
show
it.
that like on the
Holy
actual
For
video, like click
reference,
in
we
Big
are
Boy?
looking at a screenshot of singing Salmon. Salmon?
Salmon? Singing salmon?
You're just going to be a singing salmon from now on.
Now, be honest. How much of that is porn?
Scottish.
Of her various hard drives.
Well, considering how much
With their various sizes.
Now, be honest. How much of that is porn?
All of it.
Listen, when you work on Subverse, you know,
Definitely the D drive.
The D drive.
No, D drive. It sounds like some kind of like anime.
Of course,
doesn't it?
because
Like,
it's the biggest one there.
The D drive is the only one that isn't porn.
That's why it's the smallest.
Ironic. Amazing. I love that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Josh, did you need more of a chance to introduce your dick? Yourself?
No, pretty much. I think that the size pretty much talks for itself. I mean, oh my God. It gets its own. It gets its own stage light.
Is that I actually don't
Which
know
is
what
why
Tibble
I'm.
sounds like.
But this is why I'm cast in shadow. My own.
Oh goodness.
Wait, where did
Are
you
we
get
going
that
for
picture
really
of
large or
Tybalt,
really
by the
small
way?
joke?
Do what?
I said, where did you get that picture of Tybalt, by the way? We were talking about that a couple days ago. We couldn't find any Tybalt pictures.
Is that what he looks like?
Yeah, that's Tybalt.
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Oh my
hadn't-
god! I
he
never saw
hadn't
what he
been
looked like. What the
released
hell? Oh my god!
until like 3 days ago. So
Oh my gosh!
Okay,
I
this
don't
is
like
some of
it.
those early demonstrations of what he
I
actually
searched. I searched the dark net.
Or you mean DC gave you a fucking photo?
Yeah.
Give me a few moments.
I was like, well, how can I distinguish my picture from, well, because I had a pug in there. That was my old dog. And I was like, how do I distinguish it for the group?
I think the pug was absolutely top notch, though. There was nothing wrong with the picture of the wonderful pug.
Yeah.
I love pugs.
That was my old pick.
That was my old snot breather.
I saw your picture and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then it turns out to be Tibble. And I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense with like how he is. That's amazing.
He's an angry pint-sized gremlin.
Angry little perv. He stole my panties.
Incoming Tibble pick, just a moment.
Pint-sized. Right, get it. Anyway, so
clearly.
I actually made that pic, to be honest, because it was on something else, and I ended up photoshopping it and like cutting it down. I was like, aha!
That's brilliant. I love it.
So we were talking about changes earlier, about character changes and everything, and that's one of the changes. Is like when I originally auditioned, and I mentioned this on the other stream, is that I had one particular character, and then it ended up getting broken down into multiple characters. So they're like, congratulations, you got this role. And I was like, all right. And then, next email I get is like, no, it's fine. He was a pretty cool character, at least in my mind, but it got changed.
Yeah, he was in my mind too. A really awesome character. Then the writers were like, oh, sorry, Samantha, you got to tell Joshua.
Less badass, more gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had this originally. I had this like this sexy East London dude, and that was kind of cool. I imagined him being an actual tall figure.
We want to hear it, darling. Let's have the exclusive interview of
all right, so I'll give you one of the quick lines that I ended up having an audition for. It was like, next in line for the throne. So let's give you pricks has a problem with that. I'll be taking my bitchin' hat and putting it on and striking a villain pose now.
I love it. That's great. Oh, is that?
Oh, there he is!
Oh my god, that is so adorable.
Oh my god, I have
not understanding what we are seeing
please be one of my babies.
So you guys can't see this image.
Cannot share. I got you, Josh. Exclusive taste that we cannot share. We're looking at.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll cut
images
out
that only cast members get to see.
You can
Maybe after
I'll
the
go ahead and
release
cut
we'll
it out
share.
whenever we start talking about this.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because I don't want us to be like, oh, that's so amazing. Everyone watching the videos like, what are the where
Yeah.
is it?
You can leave the reactions in. Clearly.
Blur the picture.
That's dark and morbid to do something like that. But yeah, that is that. Oh, Jesus
Wow.
Christ, he's tiny. He's got little flippers.
I absolutely need a Murgle
Now
Gurgle.
I feel justified in my voice.
His face is almost adorable, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you
I was gonna say, he looks really cute.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Do
I'm
it.
sitting in the big chair.
What? What?
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
I feel bad that I yell at him so much now. I'm like, oh, hon.
Sorry.
Kelly just towers over him.
Yeah, and she's like, no, I can't do it. He's so cute.
Like, let me just get this straight.
Tiny little Murloc fucker is responsible for getting Demi's aftermarket adult bits and stealing Killy's panties, and I just I can't take you seriously anymore, darling.
And Demi left his side. Why?
We stole this guy's sex bot, fight him 3 fucking times, and he's like half the size of the captain. I just feel bad for him at this point.
Yeah.
Quarter.
A quarter, more like. He's tiny.
I'm going to continue to ask for the Murloc Tybalt. Josh, help me out.
You the Murloc? Oh my god.
Someone soundbite that shit.
Guys, like I said in the last stream, there's a reason why Tybalt's best waifu.
Oh my god, yeah, you should have heard some of these results that we got in for the competition. We were asking the audience, we polled them and basically said, okay, if you want to win one of your free copies of these codes or whatever, we're going to ask you to tell us what you think or the reason why Tybalt should make the best waifu.
Oh yeah.
And we got some boring chill answers, but we also got some really great ones in there too.
Oh my goodness.
What was the winner one?
We had one winner and then we had a runner-up.
And what was the do you remember anything about the quote or why it was funny?
I'm actually looking. I'm trying to find him right now.
One of them was because he was rocking a uniform or like a sailor uniform. The other one was like a
Tybalt. Perfect.
The other one was like a really long poem, and they just had like so many points they hit like on the head. It's like there's no way you can't give him a copy.
A poem. That's adorable.
Well, I'm trying to remember that one of the, and then there was it Fios?
I think so. Or like Freya. Either way, it's funny you brought this up because somebody just this morning actually added a new comment for Tybalt. He said, "My obviously too late entry for why Tybalt is the best waifu is his obsession with Demi. He's the sea lion Dion of Subverse. He warp drived all night to tap that electric booty." Like, it's too late, buddy, but you know what? You made it to the next video, so congratulations on your entry regardless.
Bravo.
It also goes to show that I do, in fact, read all the comments. Alright, so while Tybalt finds those comments of why he's the best waifu, let's go ahead and go a little bit more detail on everybody here. So if you can go ahead and, like, tell like a bit more about your careers, how you got to Subverse, because that was like one of the biggest questions we got from a lot of fans specifically was like, what's some roles that you ended up doing before Subverse, and how'd you get captured into this role?
Should we go from left to right again?
Yeah, I don't know if Alexia is back yet or not, though.
Oh, okay.
I've returned.
Yay!
I'm here.
Thank God I don't have to go first.
Yikes. Okay. Actually, I was doing voice acting quite a while before they picked me up for Subverse. But oh yikes, that's quite a few years now. I think I started a good few. Okay, let's take away SFW and just focus on NSFW. So I've been in NSFW for about 7 years now. And I think it was Foe that picked me up first, actually. I think it was a Poison Ivy role. And then since then, it was one of the Foe used to do those like loops, those like short video loops before they did games or anything else like that.
So I guess you'd call yourself a Foe veteran at this point.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, that's what they call me on the website as well. Like, oh, am I really? Okay, I guess I am. Yeah. So starting all the way back from there, it honestly just it doesn't feel like 7 years has passed. It's just so crazy.
Oh, did we lose her?
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, Alexia, no!
7 years.
Don't worry. Tybalt is on the case. So I've got an insert since we lost her here until we get her back. So one of the responses to that question about the wife, Tybalt being the best waifu. So here was our winner, I think. Tybalt is the best waifu because he's an absolute queen. He's a dommy mommy with we all need in our lives. He's so supporting that even though he carries the captain through their adventures, he allows his friend to take all the glory. The best gifts come in small packages, and our boy is small, loving, and passionate. What's not to love about this sweet and saucy wife?
Oh my god!
How accurate?
Yeah,
They nail it. It's like there's no way we couldn't just give that one to him. It was the best. It was the best.
I was trying to find. Oh, here. Wait, where's the runner-up?
It's pretty close to that one. It's like 2 or 3 lines under the poem.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Tybalt is the best waifu. His port bow always has me at full mast.
Hello? I'm sad I didn't make it. If I did, it would have gone something to the tune of pairs fantastically with sauerkraut and a shard.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Meanwhile, we got Alexia back.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back.
I apologize.
Welcome.
Oh,
to
and
the
then
chapter.
there's one more that we wanted to give credit to, but somebody said Tybalt is the best waifu because his ongoing mission is Tybaldy, go inside where no pirate captain has gone before. Demi.
Okay. Shall I continue or?
Please do.
Where was I?
No
Talking
pressure.
about 7 years. 7 years.
Mm-hmm. You said you got picked up by Studio Foe.
Yeah. Okay. So NSFW wise, I was picked up by Studio Foe about 7 years ago for a Poison Ivy commission, and it's just gone from there. Really. I've been in countless projects. So many. I'm sure all of you here can relate. There's just sometimes so much going on. So many things that you're in. People will ask you, "What are you known for?" And I'm like, "Well, things."
Yeah. I don't really know.
You're like,
I know.
What realm are you asking me? Can I answer in?
Exactly. Sometimes there are just things where someone has said, "You voiced in this, haven't you?" I'm like, "Did I do that?" And then I'll have to listen back to, "Oh yeah, I did do that. Of course I did. Yeah, that was fun." Sometimes I'll remember it, sometimes I won't. But yeah. So it's just been an awesome journey in the NSFW industry, but also the SFW, because I'm still very active in SFW as well. And I was before NSFW stuff. Yeah, I mean, there isn't really much more to say other than that. There's a lot has been going on. I have a lot of fun doing adult work, have a lot of fun doing regular work. And yeah, voice acting is amazing. I love voice acting. I could do it probably until I'm 80.
Professional. Absolute professional here.
Are you sure you don't have anything more to say? I could just listen to your voice for all day.
I mean, do you want me to say anything more, darling?
Oh, sweetheart.
Should we go into the back room and have some fun, Demi?
Oh,
Please,
Marcus,
write me up some
I
stuff.
thought you'd never ask.
Batteries not
Wonderful.
included.
Perhaps the other ladies can join us. And Tybalt, too. Whoa! He can sit nicely in between my thighs.
I did what I could to get the captain here, but I knew in lieu of not being able to get him that I just need to perv on the lot of you. So thank you for letting me perv on you.
And just because I can hear and feel those YouTube beady eyes beginning to watch this video, let's move on to our next voice actress that we have.
Wear me like a rabbit.
Let's hear. Who is it, Halfpint, that you need to introduce?
Oh yeah, let me say it for the 8th time. Bordeaux Black.
There it is.
Can we get a fapping for Bordeaux
Nailed
Black?
it.
Hello, darlings. Baby Bordeaux started this with, at age 6, as a little cross-dressing pirate king in Pirates of Penzance. And if that is any more telling to who I would become, there's not anything that's more obvious. I am a career stage and film actor, but I haven't done the voice acting stuff. I started in 2017 with Code Valentine with Studio Faux. They picked me up for a tiny little bit part to audition me before they released me as Major Motoko Kusanagi, which was a fucking blast and a half and such a nerd bucket list item. And that carried me forward to where I am today. I've been doing Not Safe for Work voice acting for only 2 years, but I've got that grace of 12 years of voice training and a degree to bring to the table. And I mentioned this, a lot of this got covered in the Fireside with Halfpint, but I cannot tell you how much of a thrill it would be to go to my old voice teacher who, you know, Nats Association lady, fantastic, be like, hey, guess what? I'm using all that training for smut. She would get such a kick out of it. But since then, thanks to Studio Faux picking me up as one of their sirens, I've been in, animation loops. Shout out to Real Auto Dude and Lyrico and Volcor. I show up in Below Sunshade, Miro Saga. Oh god, I can't do this without my shit in front of me. A whole bunch of places. But Studio Faux is always going to be my big center focus. I made it really clear to DC that despite a lot of other stuff being picked up and going on, that they were always going to be front and center for me. And I think it all started when fucking the tattoo on Mr. Kristoff's butt. I saw that and that was like, yep, nope, this is my jam. Thereafter, I did decide to, when it becomes reasonable and safe, I am going to get Demi's her maker code, the DM1 M445, tattooed on me. That is going to be the first tattoo I get post quarantine. I'm very, very excited about it.
Alrighty, and up next we have the voice of Fortune.
So that's really cool that you guys got started with Faux. Like my journey with this stuff was like crazy different. Essentially, like I can't talk about too many of my other credits, but when I got started in Not Safe for Work, I think it was like with I don't know if people would be familiar with them, but Ricolo and Nil.
Yeah, Nil.
Big Fuda people, yeah, like in that field, and it's like they had me do like crazy different voices, so I feel like everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's Fortune, she's got a really high-pitched voice, and then they'll hear these really gentle, deep, like crazy different voices when they listen to that kind of stuff. But the whole reason I got started with it, with Subverse and everything, was just I was in Ricolo's stuff and he kept going, do you have a Twitter I can link? And I was like, oh no, I don't know about that. I was crazy afraid of social media. And he kept going like, okay, what's your Twitter? And I was like, oh, I'll make one, okay. And he kept just going like, where's your Twitter, please? Like, so I eventually made one. And I was like, I'll audition for more Not Safe for Work stuff, I guess.
Hell yeah.
And I actually, I auditioned for like Taryn, Blythe, I think a few other characters, like on the, like a central casting, or not central casting, a casting club thing. And I think, yeah, it was, I think, Sammy, you got back to me and were just like, oh, can you do this any lower, like this? And I was like, oh, I'll try. And it just really didn't work out for any of it. And then, like,
But I knew that we needed you. Oh, let me tell you, I'm so glad that I was able to cast you as Fortune. It just worked out so perfectly.
Yeah, I love Fortune so much. Like, I like getting to play her. Like, I loved all the other roles too, but like it was so exciting. Like, I think you contacted me like something like 4 or 5, maybe 7 months later, and I was like, oh, cool, shoot, that's awesome.
I was like dedicated to you. Like, secretly, you didn't know this, but behind the scenes, I was like, DC,
oh,
there's this girl. We need to have her as somebody. I don't care what it takes, but there has to be a spot open up for her.
Oh, thank you so much. Seriously, I didn't know that like at all. Like, but yeah, like that's how I got started with not safe for work voiceover and Fortune playing her. Super enjoying it.
Hell yeah.
More Halfpint exclusive material.
Halfpint exclusive. I find it funny the entire time she was talking. I'm just imagining this chicken with a gun talking this entire time. That is the best profile picture I've seen, and I love it. I don't know why it's so humorous to me.
I thought about changing. I wanted to change it to Fortune, but then I was like, I don't know if I have this picture of a chicken with a gun anymore, and I don't want to lose it.
That's fair. Hey guys, it's a cock with a gun.
I like how you step back to
Yeah.
Her guns are cocked.
You didn't want to overload the mic. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it helps with the sarcastic appeal as well. Some of the
We
people who
get
have seen
it.
me
You
for a while
have
know.
friends there.
So much
Brad.
easier than pulling down the gain knob.
All right, up next we have the one and only General Blythe.
Blythe.
Woo! Yeah, so
The best
yeah,
Pokemon.
I can't wait to see that coming to life. Yeah, so I can't mention anything about my safe for work roles for reasons. But I've been voice acting professionally for quite some years now. And I actually started my not safe for work alias because of Subverse. I saw the casting call pass by in a Discord server, and I was just really intrigued. So I checked out the Kickstarter page and the trailer, and I was just like, oh my god, what is this? This is amazing. I need to be a part of this. So I auditioned for every character available, pretty much every one of them. And thankfully ended up being cast for Blythe. I think she was one of the only ones without any concept art, but I just really loved her description, and yeah, I'm just really grateful to be voicing her. So yeah, I started doing Not Safe for Work in 2019, and some other roles in that department that you might know from me are Dusk, who is an adorable little fruit bat girl in Tabulae's animations, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a French animator. I voice match Rapunzel in Red Moa's videos. There's a really fun, what's the word? Forest nymph kind of girl called Olron in Steamy Sextet. And Renil in Catgirl's Quest List. Yeah, things like that.
Once again, another person with a lot of experience. It's almost like they hired people who knew what they were doing.
We know our shit.
I want you to know, Gina, I had to try so hard not to unmute to just ha 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 all at you.
I can't believe
French.
you started the Gina name for
Yeah.
Subverse. What?
Yes. It's all thanks to you, Samantha.
Merveilleux, Gina.
Honored. Thank you so much.
You birthed Gina.
Yeah,
The mother.
I don't know. I thought you had already been doing the Gina stuff because you're absolutely stellar, and I
Aw,
see you've
thank
had me
you.
so much stuff now, so I'm just like, yep, I saw this coming.
I feel very at home.
Yeah.
Up next, everyone bow down and get ready, for we now have the Empress
Our
herself.
queen.
Our queen.
Keep the adulations coming. Keep them coming. I never get tired of them.
Oh, jeez.
I prostrate myself before you, darling.
Just the way I like it. So I think Gina and I might be the same person, because Sariel was born for Subverse.
Yes.
So I've been voice acting for like almost 4 years, but the not safe for work stuff happened when I wanted to try out like some new stuff. I was seeing some opportunities that I was like, like that seems interesting. Let's try this. And the second thing I ever auditioned for was Empress Celestina. with Sariel, of course, for my not safe for work stuff. And I was looking at the game and I investigated it. I became a super sleuth. I was like, what is this? This looks very interesting. Is this just porn or is it a game? Oh my gosh, it's both.
Yes. It's everything.
Yeah, and there were all these characters, and I was like, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that one too. They should just cast me as everybody. Glad they didn't.
The Sarita show.
But I will say, Empress Celestina was like my favorite. I was like, I could absolutely do this. I feel this character deep down in my soul. I relate to her a lot. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, and I'm oblivious the rest of the time. Like I'm super oblivious. But anyway, so started working. I was totally stunned when I was cast. Yeah, I was just like, this is a mistake. They have me confused with some other Sarita Bell Sariel. It's a very common name. But was cast, had a lot of fun with it. And since then, I'm also in the Catgirl Quest game with Gina.
Yay!
I am Lyra. And which is really fun because like this is like my natural speaking voice is pretty high, and with Lyra I get to go like really low, and like I get to try a bunch of different stuff with Lyra, which is great. And yeah, I'm in Reborn in Sin and a few other games like that. I'm really bad at keeping track of some of this stuff just because I'm like, just stay busy. That's all you need. Just stay busy. It'll delay the existential dread. And yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of rambling right now and making no sense.
Hey, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine.
It's all good.
I have my #1 headcanon choice for any time anyone needs to cast an Usagi now. Sailor Moon rolls go to you.
Oh no!
Oh gosh, I'm gonna be late.
There it is.
Are you an anime?
Working on it. Maybe Studio Folk could help me with that.
Oh, believe me, I do. Hopefully,
I think they get sued a lot.
Anime. That's awesome. Long time weeb over here.
Oh my god. Otakus unite.
We will take this insult and rebrand it.
It's true.
Absolutely nailed it. Up next, we have the one pirate that everyone is pretty excited to meet. That was a shitty intro, whatever. We have Felician the Red.
Oh, right.
Hi. Yes, hello. Yeah, where do I fucking begin? Sorry, I've just been listening to everyone summing up their things really well, and I'm like, where do I start? I've been doing voice acting probably like close to 6 years now, performing 10 years before that. I kind of got into NSFW probably like 2017 or so. My sort of breakout, quote unquote, role was in Hentai Writers Future Fragments, where I play Talia and Vi, the protagonists, which was really awesome. That kind of like was my springboard sort of thing. I've been really lucky to work with lots and lots and lots of people. I've done hentai dubs with Kitty Media, which I'm really grateful to have been able to do. I get to be like really high-pitched American anime girl, which is always fun. I kind of have always been, you know, a consumer of porn media. So it's been amazing to have been able to work with, you know, a lot of the people that I've that I've watched before, which I now voice for, which is amazing, including Foe. I started with them in the Nier Automata animation as oh god, what's her name? The commander, the Yoha commander. That was my first thing with them, and then they came to me in an email and they were like, "Oh, well, we got this kind of, you know, I can't remember exactly what you guys said. I might be wrong, but you know, we've got this like British pirate character," and I was like, "British pirate? I'm fucking on it, mate." And then I tried out and they were like, "Oh yeah, she's also very angry." So I tried that out, and I'm a very angry person. So it was kind of a match made in heaven. I like to think so. I'm not really arrogant, you know, to think that really, but it was so much fun and I love her. And then they came back to me and they were like, "Oh yeah, we want you to do it." And I was so happy because, you know, I hadn't reworked with them that much before, and then you guys, you know, brought me on to do this, and it's just been so amazing and fun, and I really have enjoyed voicing her every second. So it's great. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it really. At the moment, I'm also in the Catgirls Questless game with Gina and Sariel. I play Taya. Yeah, I've worked with Hentai Rider, Faux, Dives, Deeves, I don't know how you pronounce it, Effect 3D, Derpixon, Ricolo, just Terrible Fairy, so many 3D animators and game makers and stuff. So I'm really, really grateful that, you know, I was able to get into Not Safe for Work so much, because it really has been, you know, like such a blessing, really. And people kind of don't really realize, you know, how much it's really, really helped me out. So yeah, that's pretty much my story, and I'm really, really glad to be in it, and glad to be talking to all you guys, and you're all amazing, and I feel really, really honored to be part of it. So yeah, that's me.
So apparently, if you actually find her walking in public, she will be red, she will be angry, and she will have a sword. Watch out.
Yep, and she will, yeah. She is very, very angry. No, I'm a nice person in real life, I swear. Yeah, she's definitely the angriest character in the game.
Are you sure you're not really a pirate?
Oh my god, I wish. That'd be awesome. I'd love to be a space pirate. But yeah, I know.
Recorded. She can't admit that.
Yeah, exactly. I can't. It's illegal. Yeah, no. That's.
I don't know.
I mean, hats off to Studio Faux and to DC and to Sam for all of the castings, really. But like, no, Silky Milk nails it every fucking time. It's the role was made for you.
Thank you. I'm very glad.
Silky really is.
Oh, like I'm gonna cry. Everyone's so lovely.
I'm gonna be honest.
Really grateful.
When I was first playing the beta and they first put Killy's voices into the game, I laughed every single time she said something. She nailed the role. It was outstanding.
Thank you. No, it's really great. No, honestly, thank you so much for casting me and for letting me be part of this. It really is just amazing. I'm so grateful. So thank you.
Up next, we have the one, the only, the person I have been championing as best waifu for a while, which is ironic because we know nothing about this character right now.
You're so welcome.
Heard her before.
Right. Our tiny little baby Thunder Thor.
It's funny to me because like Joshua and I are both Teely, so.
When somebody told me like that she
clearly
gets
I'm the better looking one.
Someone told me like she's purple, she's short, she gets a giant fucking hammer. I'm like, yes, hammer.
Yeah, I'm definitely a sucker for giant hammers myself.
Heyo.
I didn't intend it, but it happened. Wow, I don't know how to follow up. You guys are all like really big professionals. I just started a YouTube channel in 2012, and I just wanted to sing song covers, and that's why I'm singing Samane. So as a kid, I was really, really, really quiet, and I didn't like my voice. So in 2012, I must have been like 16 at the time, and I'm like 25 now, so I'm very old and decrepit. At that time, I wanted to branch out and, you know, work on my voice and sing songs, and so I did. And somehow along the way, people were like, hey, you should try voice acting. You want to voice act with us and do like silly comic dubs and stuff? And I said, wow, I didn't know this world existed. And there I went, off into YouTube, until I don't know when I met DC and found out about Studio Faux, but a long time after. I must have been in college. So nobody knows this, but I would secretly help him out with like sound for certain movies and stuff. So I'm totally aware of the presence of the Faux veterans, and we've been working together for a long time. So after I graduated college with a film production background, I've always loved sound and working with audio, so I kind of knew I would be heading in that direction. But I never knew I'd be working on a video game, so that was just a huge curveball for me. But I've been just loving learning every step of the way and contributing any way I can to spotlighting these amazing actors that, oh my gosh, I cannot ask for a better cast. They are all so pleasant to work with. They're so patient. Especially, I know there's a lot of times where they have to wait between the times that they get information on what's going on. It's tough managing like 30 plus people, but I was one person and a newbie. I think I've gotten a little bit better at directing now, after you've all been my guinea pig.
Oh my god, you're amazing, whatever.
Thank you, baby. Oh, I should probably talk about Silva, huh? Yeah. So, I did not cast myself, even though I am the casting director. So Silva was kind of a toss-up for what we wanted to do with her, and DC came to me and was like, so, we have this character. I kind of think you'd be a good fit for her. And I jumped for joy, of course. But before we did anything, we kind of treated it as an audition, and we had to, like, do so many live direction sessions to really find the voice. And it's tough because Sova is kind of an alcoholic, kind of has a lot of rage, and I have that a little bit. I have some rage blackouts. But I keep it all inside, bottled up, and Sova, she lets it rip! And it's tough. It's tough bringing that out. But after much trial and error, I fought for her, and I won her over, I think. So hopefully everyone will be looking forward to this tiny little ball of fire that is going to wreck my vocal cords forever. But I will be immortalized with you all. And hopefully not die at the end of it.
Sounds
I'm
like...
sorry, I'm just rambling now. I don't know how to do
Oh my
anything.
god.
It's so cute. Oh my god.
Best ramble ever.
That was such a good ramble.
So
You're
adorable.
Okay. The fans of Halfpint, you have to understand, we are also chatting with each other, just a little bit notes, while we, of course, patiently wait for everybody else to talk. And it's mostly just here and there, but we fucking all exploded as soon as Timmy started talking.
Yeah.
Everyone else in love is Chibi Mom, because Heart and Silky Milk is, of course, so adorable, she's going to die.
That was the definition of bleeding on the page.
Yeah. Just go check it. It's flooded with.
We're like little kids in middle school passing notes. Here, get this.
It's like all that part except without the shitty teacher saying, "Hey, what are you doing?"
We are being allowed to run them up.
Attention! Yeah.
We're just basically passing notes, and if somebody tells us to stop, it's just gonna be, "Oh, go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Put it up your ass.
Wise words.
I will so cut you. That's pretty much what it is.
You tell them.
All right, and then up next we also
I don't
have Josh as
I
well.
like how you ramble. Your rambling is so much more articulate than mine.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I
Same.
felt my mind just drifting away.
Taking notes on your
So
ramble.
So cute.
Need a couple of drinks in me to get through this. Jesus Christ.
everybody take a shot in her honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot two, done.
I approve of this bad behavior.
All right, so
Oh, yeah.
up next we do have oh wait, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, Josh.
You're good.
I just
We want you to trample all over us, Mom.
Just stab me already.
My weapon is blunt.
I cannot wait to play the game to see who is the angrier mom. It's either going to be Killy or
I'm
Grover.
like, I don't know. who's
Pretty
gonna be
sure.
angry?
I think it is Killy, honestly.
I was going to say, I think it's you.
I just want to say a little Easter egg. So I know on the website, Sova is listed as a MILF. And I know that's probably what people are expecting to take the word as gospel. But she is actually...
Damn it, Silky. She posted a photo of a duck with a tiny little duck, the tiny little sword. That is 1,000%.
I'm gonna have to post that just because while she was talking and I saw the image, I have my face cam on and I just started busting up laughing halfway through her trying to explain this thing.
And I did not want to interrupt Sova, but I'm like, God damn, Silky.
Get ya.
You're pouring out her heart. We're just like, oh fuck.
He's like, give me my drink.
We surrender the booty.
She gets cranky when she doesn't have her drink.
Yeah.
Me and Sophie are just hanging out at the bar.
Yeah, just getting pissed. Yeah, sorry. I couldn't resist.
So about this fun
That was
fact of
worth it.
yours.
About this fun fact. Yeah, she's not a MILF. We were just kind of worried about people assuming she's like a lolly and stuff. So we thought it'd be funny if we like throw a curveball and just put that on there so nobody throws a hissy fit. Because she is very old, because she's an alien, but just not a MILF. So I don't know. I just want to like throw that Easter egg out there.
I think that's kind of
We just
smart
want that.
because
We want that confused arousal.
Yeah.
that was definitely a lot of the initial reactions when seeing her for the first time was the whole lolly thing, which it's actually kind of a smart way of going about it, like putting down the MILF to kind of like counteract like the complete opposite of what it actually is, to make sure people don't think of like the most negative, aggressive sort of manner what it is. Now
she's like a not a goblin. Well, kind of like a goblin actually.
Little gremlin,
like a yodel.
World of Warcraft. Yeah, like yodel, stuff like that. They're adults. They're just small. It's not their fault.
Now, so our next guest, Josh, he plays the voice of Tybalt, which again, not many people know about Tybalt just because we haven't seen very much of him. We've seen a little bit of him in the beta, but even inside of there, we didn't hear his voice. So I mean, he does Tybalt. I guess he does a couple of voices inside of the game. Well, on top of that, Josh was the one that put in like all the hard work to make this collaboration possible today. So again, everyone, huge shout out to Josh for making today's events possible. And Josh, you have the floor.
Ooh. Hey guys, so again, Joshua's story here. So I started out actually in film and television. Worked on movies like Sicario, Only the Brave, 12 Strong, and television shows like Better Call Saul and The Girlfriend Experience. But so I started getting into voiceover professionally about 6.5 years ago. And one of my first jobs in voiceover was actually for Lego Studio. So I worked on the pilot for Expedition Wild, which was Kane Wilder's story. And then ended up getting hired for the video game Warframe and voiced Isa in the Sacrifice expansion. But as far as like not for safe work, I started doing that just a couple of years ago, and I've been working in the harem genre, putting out tons of content, audiobooks and everything like for the last 2.5 years, and actually now work with Bordeaux Black there, and brought her along into the fold. Yes. Yeah. but I voice Tybalt and a bunch of other characters, and get to hide in the dark and complain that my Demi was stolen. No love for the little guy.
That's so sick. Oh my god, that's amazing. So cool.
Well, thanks.
I'm
paid
over
that.
here,
That's
like,
awesome.
freaking out by your credits. Like, holy smokes, man.
Yeah.
I kind of lost my shit. I was holding it together. I swore I was a professional, but I'm like, oh god, he wants me to do what? Yes.
Everyone's like freaking out in chat, but like every time Silky posts something, I'm trying not to lose my shit on camera right now. Like she posts the dog, I'm like, no, let Tack speak. Let him speak, please.
We're all professionals. There's an image in the chat. Oh, fuck it, we're not.
It's whatever.
So while I've got the limelight, while I've got the little bit of a limelight here, there was one request that we kind of missed during the last chat we had, and the question was if they wanted to do a gender bend of Tybalt, and I thought, how appropriate could that be? I said, okay, well, what would Tybalt sound like possibly as a girl? And I said, I know, I got that one. So here's my impression of Tybalt as a gender bend female. How you going, all? Are we ready to do this shit or what? Let's make it happen. Where's my bloody Demi doll?
Applause.
That's
sick. That is actually applause. That is actually a really convenient springboard to something that I was hoping I would get to ask Halfpint and a lot of us to do. When we first started doing this, just because I am massively in love with Silky forever, amen, I ended up just doing, just for funsies, an impersonation of Killy. I would love it if we all did an impersonation of a different Subverse character. Does anybody have any?
That would be fun.
Hell
okay,
yes.
I have an idea. So before we do
Think
that
about your
specifically,
shit.
just because I know so many people are also going to ask for main impressions, again, we'll go from like left to right, and we'll probably make it super quick, just because holy shit, the time is flying.
No, please not in order.
or okay, we can go all around. But I would say give a quick impression of your current voice, just because most people haven't heard that yet, and then do whatever other character you want to do as well.
That's a great idea.
Yep.
But I mean, other than that, who was the first person that wanted to try an impression? I guess Tack technically already did one.
Oh.
I guess we'll go from left to right again.
Or right to left.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out Demi at some point.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and go first then?
Forward as you feel so called.
This right here is what I was afraid of.
Oh,
It's fine.
silence?
Yeah, the
We're
silence.
all literally just sitting here going, okay, who can I impersonate? What should I say?
I'm thinking.
What does my character's voice sound like again?
Since I was the one to suggest the thing, I'll pull it out first and submit myself for. Oh God, why did I say this? Why did I suggest this?
You're pulling something out, huh?
For you, darling, anytime. So, this is where Demi normally sits. She is right about here with a very specific custom filter that is TM belonged to Studio Foe. I will be doing my best AI Combat Systems Model DM1445 impersonation of Queen Varaz Khaleesian the Red. And now I've got to think of a line. It's right when the captain calls her Killy and she corrects him. Queen Varaz Khaleesian the Red! And also, fuck.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I mean, yeah. Very good.
All right. Who's up next?
Who feels called? Who feels
I want to do you now, because you did the
yes.
do
me, darling.
Please do her. Please do her.
Because you did me. I'm gonna do you. Okay, right. Hello, Captain. I am Demi, the kinky robot with a very specific custom filter trademarked by Studio Foe. TM copyright. She's crashed. Oh no, she's crashed. There we go. That was me. There you go.
That was amazing.
The crashing almost sounded like beatboxing for a second there.
Yeah, yeah. She just starts randomly beatboxing.
I want to go next. I want to go next. Can I go?
Yes, go.
Give us what you got.
All right. So I've got one of Demi as well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Here we go. Captain, please take your hands off the controls and get them on the as you were throttle. You're now in command.
I take these batteries.
You're now in command.
Oh my gosh.
Captain.
Yo.
I think we all have to do a Demi impression.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Does Demi. Everyone does Demi.
I did this to myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd kindly step up to the microphone and present your best Demi, go.
We want to honor the mascot, so.
Oh,
It's a good way of putting it.
I can't even tell you how thrilled I am to be the ship, to be the game mascot, let alone the.
To be the ship.
Yes, I am the ship.
Well, here
I keep talking about this line. Here, I'll buy you some time while you work on the thing. I keep talking about this line that I ad-libbed, where Demi is just addressing every single one of the ladies on the ship and how much she personally and sincerely loves them. And I ad-libbed the entire thing, just trying to drop into the character and see what she would say about everybody. And I've got my fingers fucking crossed that they find a place to use it. Because it's a love letter to all of you.
Oh, I just need to bring my bow into the port.
What was that? Salmon? Sabine?
Salmon.
This is revenge for not being Please
I
correct me.
think Sariel was gonna do a Demi. I'm not sure. Were you? You said you were gonna.
Yeah. I was gonna give it my best shot.
Go ahead. I will type the reply.
Okay. So this is my best shot at Demi, and here we go. Welcome to Subverse, and welcome to my own universe, seeing as how I am the only reason you ever came to this game.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Damn.
damn!
That's hot. That's hot.
Pun too, though.
That's hot. That's hot.
That's hot.
But here, let me just let you know. Demi might be the reason you came to the game. Celestina's the reason you stay.
Hey.
Fight, fight,
Oh my
fight.
god.
You're
That's
imperfectly
amazing.
spoken.
Sam, please correct me on the pronunciation of your name. Please.
I will try. Well, as long as I get to call you Barda Black every time you
That's
mention
fine. That's fine. Bardoon, Bordar, whatever you want. Pronounce it for me.
Pronounced Samine.
Samine.
Like
Got
Japanese-
it. Samine.
Yeah. Samine.
Oh, okay. The
You got it.
Japanese pronunciation. I got it.
Salmon is fine too. I find it endearing, honestly.
Reminds me
I
of like
just
those
to-
fish models that sing when you press the button. Yeah. Little singing salmon.
That's me.
I lived in Japan for 5 years and I still screwed that up.
Aw.
I can barely
cool.
go past Sam as it is.
That's fine. Whatever you feel comfortable with is good. Now, I suppose it is time for my turn to be Demi. Captain,
Oh shit, who's talking?
please give me your direction.
Yes.
That's all I got. I'm really bad at ad-libs.
That's amazing.
No, that was good.
I love it.
Impressive.
Who was that? I was tabbed away.
Wait,
That was
wait,
Samine.
That's Sam.
wait,
Oh,
Samine,
wow.
say something in your normal voice for a sec. I want to try and do you quick
Hell
before I
yeah.
have to go.
My normal voice, like this?
Your
Very cute.
normal voice like this?
Oh
my god!
so good. Oh wait, no, I'm doing like a fucking like baby voice.
No, I need to hear.
I'm
Do
gonna
another
kill
line.
you. I'm an angry drunk. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm an angry drunk.
Toe to toe in the ring, girl.
Here's what I'm learning about this cast. Cast is already
I'm gonna punch everything.
Like this cast was already fantastic, and we're just proving like how versatile everyone in this cast is.
Yeah, I know. Everyone is so like, oh my goodness. I love everyone so much.
Like a parallel universe chapter where we all do actually like voice each other's characters.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be
I
amazing.
need-
That'd be
need
hilarious.
to do Nova.
Oh my god, you sound like my warm-up exercises.
I have the burning desire to punch and drink more things. Burning desire to punch and drink more things.
That
Oh
was
my
me
God, it was an echo.
impersonating her. We're having impersonations of impersonations now.
Sorry, I couldn't resist because your voice
No,
is so
good.
fucking adorable. I couldn't. I actually just wanted to interject and just do that quick because I am gonna have to go. I'm really sorry. I've got dinner and everything.
Thank you so much for joining us, though.
It was
I am
great having
so. Thank you so much for having me, and you're all absolutely incredible. And I'm honored to be in things with all of you, every single one of you. And thank you to Samine, and thank you guys for having me and everybody. And you're all amazing, and I love you. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you again. I'm so sorry that I have to. I was
Thank you
late, and then I
so
have to leave early.
It's all
But
good. Have
I
a
got my
wonderful
food.
Trials
evening.
of being
Thanks for
professional.
Ladies and
Always
gentlemen.
doing
Love
it.
you, Silky.
Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you.
Silky Milk.
Ooh, Silky Milk.
Bye, Silky.
Mwah.
Bye,
Bye.
Applause.
Aw.
That was
Quick,
hilarious.
she's gone. Talk trash about her.
That was amazing.
I want.
Yeah, she messes
Okay.
up my drinks in the bar.
Oh
Ask for
my.
more.
I mean, that was the worst thing that I could think to say. Is I need to put my robot bits all over her.
Mm.
Your oil.
Although I'm completely amused that she ended up doing an impersonation of my impersonation of Sofa. It was priceless.
I think I can come up with something next, actually, with
Here
that
we
in
go.
mind.
Here we go.
Go for it.
Oh, please tell me it's Sova. Or is it me?
Well, no, it's you. But there's something that you just now said.
Do it.
Well, let me first do my my normal voice as Lily, of course.
Oh,
I know Demi loves to hear me prattle on about fuck knows what, but yes, I have to say, if Calisian, if
What do you have
Calisian
to
were to
say?
come back, If she were to come back into this room, I would absolutely fuck her up. I would bang my android pieces into her. I probably shouldn't say any more.
Oh, how perfect. No, I'm trying to do a little Lily now.
Perfect, darling.
Darling, I couldn't resist if I tried. Perfect, darling.
I am so... Oh, no. Oh, a British... Actually, no. A British Demi. That could work as well. I am so enamored with Calician. I think I might just...
Do we need an Irish Demi? That would be... We should start... I should... God,
An
good
Irish
Lord.
Demi.
Start doing this in Italian. pick a language.
You want to do
Translation. There we go.
Con Halori Gaelica.
All
There
right,
we go.
let's go with the 2 more impressions, answer a few more questions. We're probably going to have to wrap this up because, man, we are... I'm surprised how fast time is flying by. Not that I'm complaining. This has been a lot of fun.
I'm having so much fun.
Okay,
This
I got a
is a
quick question for you guys. So, whenever you guys are getting ready to do your record your lines, what is your warm-up exercise?
Ooh.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Or do you have a
Yeah, I was going to say
phrase that you
Alexa
trigger
and I
onto?
are probably on the same page. General
A lot of singing
operatic vocal
exercises.
warm-up.
Yeah, a lot of singing exercises going on there.
Tip of the
And
tip,
warm
tongue,
showers.
lips.
And then
I tend to just sort of go from the lowest pitch I can to the highest, and the highest to the lowest, and then
Good
just
old sirens.
do it. Yeah, like do a few reads of the script.
and doing everything that you can to relax all the articulators and the facial muscles and the jaw and the neck and the shoulders so that you're not holding the tension and hurting your voice and hurting your character performance.
That's my
Yeah.
And I also I try to, I'm not always good about this, but I generally try not to record anything until I've been like, y'all have fun with this, be physically active for the day, because otherwise like everything's just kind of like sleepy sounding and unhappy. So I generally like, I'll do like my exercises for the day and everything like that. But yeah, lots of singing exercises to warm up.
Here's a fun one. What to do today to die at a minute or 2 to 2? And oh god, it's a distinctly difficult thing to say and harder still to do. There it is. There it is.
Nice.
I'll start around
Hot dang.
and the big Mississippi and the town of Hallelujah. We're just gonna keep it going. All of the theater warm-ups.
I find that screaming just right into it helps. So like the first time I called Halfpint, or I spoke with him, I gave him my little warm-up thing. He's like, "What is it?" And I go, 1, 2, 3, boom, or something like that.
And then get all those nasal, warm vocal cords right up front. Perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Or you could do the announcer's test.
It proves.
It doesn't.
Does anyone know
that I
have you
got
guys ever
dumped
heard
like
of
a
the
6
announcer's test?
The what?
The announcer's test. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It goes 1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 5 corpulent horses, 6 pairs of Don Alverzo's tweezers, 7,000 Macedonian warriors in full battle array, 8 brass monkeys from the ancient sacred crypts of Egypt, 9 apathetic, sympathetic, diabetic old men on roller skates with a marked propensity toward procrastination, sloth, 10 dogs, 11 cackling crows, choking on chocolate-covered candies.
Oh, snap.
And you say all you kind of like, the idea is to articulate and get everything out in one breath.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's really difficult.
Josh, you're trying to I see how it is.
I have a special regimen for Sova, and I do actually have to like make myself mad at stuff.
Oh my god,
which
so
kind of sucks, but it's I guess
Mad yodel.
because there's mad yodel. There's a lot to be mad about in the world presently, but one thing that I would do specifically before going into the booth for Sova, I would play Smash against my best friend, and we're both like pretty evenly matched, but for a long while I was better than him, and now he is better than me because I haven't played in a long time. I'm really rusty. So, I don't mind losing. I'm not really a sore loser, but to him, I am a sore loser. So, I would call him up and we would play and I would get mad and then I'd go record and DC would be so pleased with the takes that day. It kind of became a thing that I had to do.
Little ritual. Oh.
A little ritual, yeah.
All right. The most I would ever do. It's just for debate. It wasn't about sounding clean for voice acting roles. Just about reading a script as fast as possible. He'd make us put a pencil in our mouth, take like the 5-page thing we had for our debate class, and read the script backwards as fast as you could.
Holy shit!
Oh gosh.
Sadistic.
I mean, it taught you how to go fast and how to enunciate a little better. But I mean,
Yeah.
after that, your brain's like, no, stop, please.
And it teaches you how to talk with something in your mouth.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Well done, Halfpint.
So there's a few questions that we actually do have from the fans that we should probably get towards.
Yeah.
Please do.
No, they're
And not
absolutely
me.
dying to have some of these answered from you guys.
All right, let's do it.
Number one,
So-
we have Vox the Box. He actually has 2 different questions saying, all right, so I have a question for Gina Galore specifically, actually. Oh my god, guys.
All right.
Oh my
We
god,
have
guys. I just saw the chat. No.
Having salmons in chat.
So this one specifically is for Gina saying, how does it feel to voice the best girl in the game? Jesus Christ.
No. I'm sorry, we're moving. I posted
They
the
chose
Singing salmon
violence.
plaque so that he needs to change his I'm so sorry, Samine.
You're
But yeah, nope. Her IRL. There she is, singing salmon.
It's accurate.
I literally just copy and pasted these questions. I didn't really read into these, so I didn't realize that the number one question I put in was literally just, why is your character best waifu?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, I mean,
That's part of the reason why I put in that line was because each of our waifus, I mean,
Yeah.
I know this sounds so fucking pageant girl, but seriously, each of our waifus has a cool, fun, interesting dynamic. I mean, we've got the fucking spunky tsundere, fucking cyber hacker in Fortune. We have our milfy. There are more traits there, I swear to God. Our scientist.
Intelligent scientist. Yeah.
Yes, I was going to say our scientist, our resident experimenter, our mad inventor in the stunning Dr. Margulis. Or is it-
Alien fucking mad
Yes.
inventor.
Funny of that. Is it
Okay,
I've
he's
been
a
pronouncing
little
it Dr.
irresponsible,
Margulis. Is
but-
it Margulis?
Margulis? Yeah.
Margalis.
Oh,
I always say Margalis. Is it Margalis?
Oh,
Margulis.
Correct me if I'm
Margalis.
Yeah, it is Margalis. Okay.
I know because I end up saying your name a lot, darling.
Dr. Margalis. Oh,
And we have
damn
the
me.
serious, hardcore, badass Muscovite General Blythe, which I fucking love to bits. And Celestina, who is, of course, all hail, our reigning empress, and our fucking short stack supremacy, tiny baby Thor Stova.
Yay.
And I'm over here saying your name too, but I'm not being paid to do it.
And our big badass pirate queen, who is of course iconic as fuck, and our very twisty tentacled huntress, and honest, all of them have their own unique characters that make them for their archetype best waifu.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, what I love so much is how layered all of these female characters are. Well, every character in the game. It's really refreshing and just, yeah.
They are well written women.
Yes.
Yay.
And they
So,
all
so
kind of feed
excited.
into like these different like attributes, and they have these really cool personalities because they're all
Mhm.
distinct from each other. It's not just like one massive harem where you just basically have all the
Fuck
same
yeah.
personality with a different
Yeah.
hair color. Like these are all different personalities, and they're all really fun and also all really annoying in their own way. It's great.
They
You
are
make me
flawed
all
and
very,
yes.
very proud to be your ship mom.
I like how we took like a meme sort of question and we turned it to like a legitimate answer.
That's what
That's what we do.
That's what professionals do.
Exactly.
So what's hey
like I'm
Halfpint?
used
So
to
what's,
being interviewed
what's
or
another
something.
question you have that you got there?
The other question from Vox the Box was to all the voice actors, which character from the game would you like to hang out with the most?
Oh, that's a cool question.
Ooh.
We're gonna.
As our own characters or just as us IRL?
I think as ourselves.
I think
So
yeah,
speed,
like,
we're
would you
gonna
like
we're
to
gonna
hang out
speed
with-
Okay.
speed run through these answers so we can get to as many questions as we can.
Sure.
Mm.
Gosh, okay.
I think real life Bordeaux would probably have the best time kicking it with Varaz Khaleesian. She's my speed of drinking and cavorting.
Real life Sariel would want to hang out with is it Taryn?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Got it.
I love her. I get a kick out of her. She's fun.
Aw, she is really amazing. I'm so excited for people to meet her and Ella and Silva. We have to wait.
Anybody
I
else
think
have any answers?
Yeah, I think I'd hang out with Blythe because I just love the command that she's
Oh yeah,
controlling there.
hot
That's
sex
awesome.
villains.
I want to see her with Tybalt for sure.
Aw,
Definitely.
so tall.
Yeah.
I think I look gorgeous, for
Perfect,
sure.
darling.
I shall conquer this mountain.
Would pay to see that.
One handhold at a time.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, there's a crevasse. All right. So next question.
Yeah, like
Fire, come
I'm
on.
like filtering some of these questions as you guys are going through this. Next one is by The Killer saying, favorite line that you're allowed to share with us.
Ooh. Are we allowed to do
Oh,
that?
no.
That counts me out.
Probably
That's
not.
a little tricky.
I'm
It's a
gonna
No,
little
no.
allow
tricky.
this, but
That's dangerous.
I would say
Oh,
if I had to
that's
rephrase
not
it specifically, what was one of your favorite moments recording inside of the booth? You know, was like when you were
Okay.
ad-libbing something.
I think you guys can share like your favorite line as long as
It was in the trailer.
there's- No, you can share one just as long as there's not like specific
Context.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can phrase one that wasn't like in a spoiler way, but it has like a weird story attached to it. Like, I had to record a very intense line, and then the second I was done with it, one of my roommates like jumped out and was like, "Oh my fucking God, are you being killed?" Like,
Yeah, that. Oh my gosh.
I think that sort of answer is kind of what he was trying to ask for specifically. Is stories like that when you're recording and something funny happened.
okay, yeah.
That works too. You don't have to be
Captain,
specific.
should I direct all of the feeds from the bedroom to your personal AI computer, as per usual? I'm just making shit up.
Oh shit.
So good.
There's I had this really funny moment where like I was supposed to do kind of like this soft giggle, and it was supposed to be like sexy without it being intentionally sexy because of Celestina's character, and I know there's not a lot revealed about her just yet. And I remember like I recorded like 10 to 15 different giggles, and I kept listening to them, and I was like, I sound like I'm trying so hard. Like I am sounding like I am trying to get them to just finish then and there, and that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Is it? Like I had like this brief crisis of there's like this fine line of like happy little innocent giggle, and also I know exactly what my voice does to your body, and like trying to find that fine line. At the end of it, like I walked out of my booth and I was like, I don't even know how to laugh anymore. I don't know how to do an actual giggle. And then there is a joke that I get to do in the game at some point that I remember. Sam, I think you actually gave me some really positive feedback on it later on. You're like, your delivery was perfect. I was like, good, because I think that might be my favorite line in the game, but I don't want to say any aspect of it just yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know the one you're talking about.
Okay, good, because I loved it. Like I laughed so hard.
That's
There you
how I
go.
knew it was solid gold. Like when you guys enjoy what you're doing, it really shows and shines through, and everybody is like happier for it.
And I love that everybody loves their characters. Like I love Celestina. I can
Mhm.
hear everybody just is like, my character's the best, but also I would fight.
My
I would fight to
character's
the
the
death
best.
for the honor of the other characters. Like it's fine.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's
100%.
so good.
That's true.
No one hurts all of my darlings.
Oh,
Aw.
Shit, I gotta do my job as ship mom. Since everyone's heard me talk about my favorite line so far, Halfpint, I put in a demi blooper in the chat that you can play for.
Oh, the bloopers are gonna be so good.
Do you want me to go ahead
I
and play
think-
it right now?
Go for it.
All right. Well, let's give her a listen. I can actually have everyone listen at the same time. Give me a second. Let's do brace for loud ping. Okay, here we
Ooh.
go. Let's give her a whirl.
Captain, his matrix has identified us as a virus and is attempting to purge us. Blech.
yeah.
That would be fantastic if it were in the game.
That is such a mood.
That was the crash.
Nice.
There she
I
goes.
think my favorite line was that I kept screwing up, and it was because my screaming was hitting a pitch that I just couldn't handle anymore. So I had to bring it down. But the line is prepare for the ass thrashing of a lifetime. And and I was screaming so loud and trying to get out so many lines within one session that it just kept peaking. and my voice kept like going in and out, and so it was like it was kind of like I was some kid going through puberty. Prepare for the ass crashing of a lifetime.
Nice.
All right. Up
I
next,
do remember. Oh, sorry.
actually, go ahead. I was about to transition.
Okay, I'll keep it quick. I don't really recall a specific line, but I do remember that a lot of the script that I recorded was during a very intense heat wave over here, and my vocal booth is already very hot. So I just kept up screwing up everything, and it was just so hot and not in a good way. Yeah, so a lot of the performance from Blythe is while I'm having a bit of a breakdown over that.
Oh,
but it was still fun, don't worry.
So to play the villain, she actually had to put herself through the pain of going through the heat.
Yes, through the fire and flames.
So the character's not the only one going through
Literally.
the pain.
Yeah.
All right, up next we have
Method
a question from Cineami. He actually has two questions, but we combine it into one. He asked, has the Subverse project brought you new challenges that you had to overcome as a voice actor, and has Subverse brought you new opportunities in the voice actor world?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
A single person here who hasn't been hired for a whole bunch of gigs thanks to Studio Phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So the answer to both those questions is a resounding yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I was talking about this with DC. I love doing all of the erotic voice work that I do, but I can't tell you how much of a thrill it is. Apart from all of our safe for work careers, which many of us have, and of course keep separate, it is a real big thrill to be able to act so much in erotic content. We identified the difference previously of Subverse. It is not a porn game, but is a video game with porn in it. And being that it is that, we get to actually fucking act, which is fantastic.
Get to act our asses
Writers
off.
make more story content where we can both be all of our ooey-eye selves, but also
Do a lot of acting. It's very, very valuable.
You know, I gotta follow up on that
100%
specifically.
Beautiful.
Because the amount of
Well
times
Back
I've
off
been
of
trying
that,
to
'cause, yeah.
the amount of times
so
I've been trying to
many,
cover that specifically, where it's like, or she put it best in that stream that we last had, where she said it's not a porn game, it's a story game with porn inside of it. And a lot of people, when I try to say anything along those lines, like, dude, we get it. You're trying to justify a porn game. I'm like, no, for real. They're like, no, dude, we get it, man. You just want to jack off in the corner. It's like, all right, whatever.
I mean, no shame. You can also do that.
Right, you can also do that.
It's a part of it, yeah.
Full ass shoot 'em up that also has Mass Effect style romanceables.
It's like 30 plus hours.
It's
Is
a
what
last video game.
saying.
Yeah,
This game
the last
has,
video game.
like, bizarrely enough as well, like, this game has, like, weirdly heartfelt moments. It has, like, crisis of character for the individuals, and, like, this is not a whole bunch of characters who have to say their 5 lines just so they can get from the doorway to the bed. Like, these are characters who are, like, character
You actually
development.
care by the point you get to fuck them.
Yeah, and then you're just like, hey, you want to talk after this? Like, it really is exciting. And, like, I do remember, like, that was a challenge for me with Celestina as well, because I was like, okay, how do I maintain, like, this certain level for her persona while also, like, trying to get through what she's going through? Because, like, there's a lot of stuff these characters are going through that has nothing to do with, like, physicality. Like, it's really cool.
Can't give spoilers. There was a point in the script where I was like, oh no, I'm gonna cry. Had nothing to do with Demi, nothing to do with my character. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I cried.
Hey, this part right here is the exact reason why I'm recording this and not streaming, because in case someone does slip up, I'm not trying to play mental gymnastics with anybody. It's like, I want to make sure everyone feels like if they messed up, we can take that out. It's okay. It's not in the public.
And we appreciate that. However, we are professionals. I did not give away anything that I shouldn't.
I think so far we're doing pretty good.
No Tom Holland's here, huh?
No Tom.
I think we have to also give props to the writer of the game as well, because the script is done so well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about how many lines there are. It's just so crazy how well they're written when you're acting as a VA and you're in your booth. And going back to the previous question as well about what's your favorite line, I just couldn't think of one because there's just so many. And they're written so well, and it makes the job as an actor so much easier to portray your emotions and express what you want to through actual acting when your script in front of you is just that good. Sorry, Samine.
No, you're good. That was
the summaries that I was giving of characters were ultimately caricatures and not really good explanations of who they are. There are a couple of characters that I'm way, way, way more attached to, but I can't talk about why.
We're almost there. We're just about there. Now, we'll say there's a lot more bloopers that you guys are throwing in here, which is absolutely awesome. I feel like we're going to go through a few more questions, and I'm going to play all the bloopers like back to back once we get to the end. So, I mean, if you guys want to throw in some bloopers as well, you can. We'll just put them all together. Up next, we have another question by Baron Bubbles. Question 1, being part of the Subverse production has obviously been a trip for all of you. What does it feel like for you all to be a part of a project receiving so much media coverage?
Oh, God.
Daunting.
A lot of it's self-imposed.
Like big time imposter syndrome engaged on my end. Like I was just like, oh gosh, gosh, like I'm not gonna live up to the hype. This is a bad thing. They need to recast this character. Like it's weird, but also very cool.
Yeah, there was like a solid month where I was just like, okay, they're gonna recast me. I should just do what they tell me to.
I'm sorry. Why do I instill fear into you guys?
Oh God, no,
you don't. She's amazing.
You are like the sweetest person. There were like 100 times where I was like, oh my God, I've recorded this like 40 times. And like, she's still like, oh my gosh, no, just do this. We're doing so well. Like you are like angelic. It was crazy. Like I would have killed me at that point. Like you're a very sweet person.
It's totally
understandable. She is so genuine and wonderful.
And I just wanted you to be like the best that you can be, and I know that you could get there. I'm so glad that we got there together. So I don't want people to think that it's a bad thing when we ask for retakes. It's just
no, not at all. Like
can do better.
I actually really appreciated it. Yeah, no. I love that because like I was going through like a ton of like stuff at the time, so I was just like, okay, if she's asking me, she's gonna get the right take. I can't tell if these are perfect or not. I can't tell if they're good, but she's gonna get it out of me. So no, I loved it. That was great.
I'm so glad. It really did work out. Oh my God, Fortune is like one of my favorite characters. I think a lot of people will fall in love with her. She's definitely one of the ones with a lot of growth. They all have growth in some ways, but Fortune,
Fortune grows a lot.
Yeah.
She becomes a woman. And not in the kinky way.
She was, well, I won't say anything, but I love her character. She was so cool to play. And like, yeah, also like, I would die for any of the other characters. I can't say anything of why, but like, they're just really, they're good. Yeah. They're interesting.
Fortune and Demi's back and forth is pretty nice. I mean, not that this gives any spoilers, but Fortune is clearly the tech expert and Demi is the mainframe. So I'll just let you guys think about what that will be like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So guys, Baron Bubbles looks like he has another question here. Mind if I take the lead, Halfpint?
Hold on, please. No.
So,
no, go ahead. I'll take it back.
Well, this kind of ties into the last question. It says, what was the first reaction that the voice actors had when they saw their character they were going to voice?
And we can do a sort of similar answer to that one. Yeah. So I feel for the folks who have the imposter syndrome. I super do, but at the same time, when I saw Demi and saw what she was about and got to participate in this project that I already knew was already massive and was only going to get more and more massive. I had, only comparatively recently just stepped into Not Safe for Work voice acting full time, even though I started in 2017. I really only got going in like 2019. It was so fucking validating. Because of where Studio Faux got me, I'm now getting to be casting direction for Nil, and I'm doing music production, and sound editing, sound engineer, VA is a million jobs. We've mentioned this before. But through Smut, I get to culminate all of the professional skills that I have just, gathered over the years. So it's really, really incredible. Very little makes me squee. This makes me squee. It is massively valuable.
Yeah, it was really exciting because I had like some character sketches of Celestina, and then Sam sent me like a picture that I could use, like I could put it on my Twitter banner, and it was just this detailed close up of her, and it was just one, the character design is just absolutely so beautiful, and two, the animation is just absolutely fantastic. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is real. This is real, and I'm a part of it, and I get to keep going because yeah, like a lot like what Bordeaux was saying, like my voice acting path in general kind of started like 2018, and my Not Safe for Work started in 2019, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gaining momentum, it's actually doing it, I'm applying the work and the work is coming back to me, and this is just so cool. But yeah, so it's seeing like actually a screenshot of the character from the game was just like such a rewarding and fulfilling feeling, and I was like, also look how pretty my character is. So yeah.
All right. Up next we have actually, after filtering through all the questions, we're already down to the very last question. But before I ask it, I have to make sure. Is everyone ready for this next question?
Oh boy.
Bring it on.
Okay. Now, Josh was
Sorry,
already
busy having love letters with Sabine.
Josh was already had this question before. I think he's already braced for impact. But everyone else, I need to make sure everyone's ready for this next one. Ponyo, my boy Ponyo asks, credit or debit?
Really? That's
Ponyo.
I don't know what it is. He caught everyone off guard when he started asking the credit or debit. I think Josh brought up like, what, are we swiping or is it chipped?
Yeah, is it? Are we swiping or is it more of an insert? And do you want it back?
I take all forms of currency, provided you can slide it the right way.
Oh my.
Speaking of credit and debit, this is probably a good time to say that next Friday is when the game's coming out. $29.99 you can get on Steam for early access. Yes, that's available to the public, not just Kickstarter backers. So be sure next Friday, March 26th, to get your copy of Subverse. And we'll also be doing one more giveaway on Wednesday. I don't know, whatever the Wednesday after this has been uploaded. I have to check the date later on. But
Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but that Wednesday.
She's seen the video.
Yep. It was so good.
Be there on Wednesday, and I'm actually gonna have another special guest on there where we're gonna do another and final giveaway to give a free copy of Subverse. But with that being said, it's been absolutely excellent having all of the voice actresses and actor here to present their their experiences when it came to Subverse. But before we end this, let's go ahead and go through these bloopers. Got some amazing bloopers in here. Everyone brace for impact one more time for another ping.
Yay.
There we go. All right. We have another blooper from Demi specifically. Here we go.
Right. Motherfuckers, it's Demi time.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
That's amazing.
All right. We have a blooper from Sova. This is actually in the booth. First time world premiere from Sova.
You helped me get that title, and I join your crew. No, I don't know what accent is coming out, but it's not Sova.
Squeal.
That's amazing. So up next, we have one from Tibble, the Tibble outtake. This is a lot to be exciting.
Prep the fleet! The fleet! Prep the fleet breaker cannon! Prep the fleet!
Slowly losing his mind.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Prepare to...
Shit.
Prep the fleet breaker cannon! The cannon! And why is he so happy?
Oh my god, Tibble the drama queen.
Like, I don't think Tibble gets enough credit because that had to have been a hard fucking role to play with how high pitched you have to go with that.
I kept saying words like fleet, like fleek. I was like fleeper, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah. Tibble's best waifu.
Best waifu. Tibble's best waifu. That's amazing.
There it is, folks.
5 ever.
We have a blooper.
Most dramatic princess Tibble.
I'm not ready for this at all. We have a blooper from Celestina. Here we go.
And Casadora is lost beneath the Bukkake blue. What? It seems those criminals you begged us to. Oops.
That's excellent. Up next, we have one from General Blythe.
But there will be. She said, "But."
Hey, we've all had those days.
For sure.
I am sure that we have more really good bloopers. A bunch of them have been submitted. I have my fingers crossed that we're going to be able to eventually hear them in like a more professional setting. Nudge, nudge.
Yes.
You mean like after
Make an
credits or
official
something?
Subverse blooper. Well, I sent a whole bunch of. So I'm taking credit for this officially. I started sending bloopers to Sam and to DC. And someone eventually said we should actually do the thing. I'm like, yes. Hey, group chat. I sent bloopers. Send on your bloopers. So there's now a file for Subverse bloopers. It exists.
I'm hoping that after the game comes out, we can do another collaboration. Hopefully get Steve Hammond here as well. And I guess since the game would be out at that point, probably do more... so you've got more bloopers that we can actually reveal without being worried about spoilers specifically.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, they're Lily bloopers.
Ooh.
We also have one more solo blooper that came in as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm the first female Teely champion. No, I'm not yet. Not yet, Sova. I'm...
Gotta hype yourself up.
I was supposed to say that I'm a competitor, but I said champion. Not yet.
Getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
All right, we got two bloopers from Lily.
Gonna be the really yay!
Is there any discernible benefit to allowing what? Never mind. I don't know.
And then we got one more.
You what?
Or a cat.
I have to make it sound real.
Yes.
That has to be the hardest part, actually doing the voice acting for that and people coming up
when
like,
you
no,
don't
no,
live
shut up.
When you don't live alone.
What are you doing in there? Nothing, I swear.
I have had a housemate lean in on my booth, just making this horrible face of, what? I know you do this for a living, but what did you just say?
You open the window, go, shut up, Mom, I'm playing Minecraft.
How do you think I feel when I had to do those 17 books by myself, Bordeaux? So I was doing both sides, the male and the female, having coitus interactions, whatever you want to call it, by myself.
I imagine schizophrenically dissolving slowly but surely.
You must really love yourself or just hate yourself at this point after that.
Oh, God, I don't know.
We go through cycles of being absolutely in love with our talent and just not being able to listen to another fucking second of ourselves. It is
because it goes one of two ways. It's either, oh Jesus, that's horrible, or oh Jesus, that's awesome.
we are all that Bart meme of I am so great, oh God, what did I do, what am I doing with my life?
I can only imagine. I can only stand my voice for like half a day before I'm like, shut up. I can't hear myself anymore.
Just stop.
Like, especially like during streams and that sort of stuff. I'll like crank up the volume of the game just so I can't hear myself anymore. Like, oh man, I sure do love games. Sure do not love me right now.
Does anyone else have like recordings where your body noises, like your stomach grumbling or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Feed me.
Not even the full-on burp. It's just kind of the stomach gurgle.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
throat
my
bubble.
Entire empire with like this whole stomach growling going on, and like briefly I was like, and lastly, I would like to say I require attention. Like it just, it's the worst.
Oh my! Tell me about it. I got Gilbert Godfrey in my stomach, just growling, going, "Feed me now!"
Or like when you have a mouth noise that like happens right in the middle of the word and you can't edit it out.
Oh yeah.
God. Oh, that
Like,
is
Even mouth
worst.
secret can't save you.
No.
My best blooper in the world, not Demi, is just me going off, orgasming, and my brains out, and then there's just a tiny silence, and then Cat walking into the booth. Hello, baby. You wanted to be part of the voice acting too.
Quick tip for any would-be voice actors out there: invest in Isotope RX8. It'll save you from all the mouth noise that you could possibly have.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, most of it.
And it works on a lot of platforms too.
Yes, it does.
Now, this has been fun and all, but are you guys ready for me to hit the record button?
We would stab you.
No, but for real.
I will strangle you with my microphone cord, sir.
No, but for real.
Shove it right up your.
You can
Yes.
do something.
Yes.
You can do something. I'm a telepath. We can make you feel things you don't want to.
That's true. She is the
And that is
That's
how
hot.
you get a reaction out of voice actors. But that being said, it's
I
been
am
absolute.
trained in 52 varieties of torture.
I'm just
Do
gonna
it.
keep
And
this
not
Do it,
the
dummy.
the whole
sunshine.
time.
Well, hey, thanks for having us, man. Really appreciate
It's
it.
been an absolute
Yeah.
blast having all you guys here, hearing all you guys for the first time, and I'm hoping we do this again sometime in the future. Maybe we'll plan another time after the game comes out, but also it's just great hearing the natural reaction of you guys talking to each other as well. That was a majority of the time here, was just you guys interacting and talking and
Shooting the
just
shit.
yeah, shooting the shit. It's the best way to do it, honestly. Instead of all right, next question. Here we go.
Subverse
good?
NPR.
Shut up until you Q&A.
on
Quit making
the-
random mouth noises.
And thank
Not
you for
supposed to work
thank you
me
thank you for allowing us to kind of get on here and have a platform to actually be able to, audibly speak to each other.
Absolutely. And on top of that, it can be kind of hard to do that with the type of game you guys are covering right now. But I mean, it's been a lot of fun talking about Subverse and actually being able to interact. It's going to be so weird actually playing the game, already talking to the people behind the voices of the game.
Behind the scenes.
It's like Demi's going to start talking and be like, Bordell, please, just hold on. I'm trying to listen to the game. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
YOLO.
But again, also huge shout out to Josh organizing this event, because if it wasn't for him organizing this, I would have been too lazy to reach out to just everyone here to make this possible. So again, huge shout out to Josh. Thank you very much for making this possible. And thank you all for putting in the very hard work that you guys
trying
do
to get
for
the
Subverse.
captain.
Yes,
You did.
Yes, she did.
We'll try to see if we can get him another time, because I'm sure a lot of people are very, very anxious to hear the captain. He's got a pretty stellar performance just from the trailer alone. So excited to hear about that.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed today's content, however, though, hit subscribe down below, because I will be doing a lot more content like this covering Subverse to make sure you guys can hear the Subverse content like these wonderful voice actresses and actor putting in the hard work. Hit like down below so more people can see this sort of content. And again, Friday is when the game is coming out, but if you want to get yourself a free copy, tune in on Wednesday coming up, and you can get yourself a free copy of Subverse when you tune into that live stream at 6 p.m. Central Time Zone. Is there any last comments you guys would like to leave before we go ahead and
You
end
should
the
grab
video?
us all at Gina Galore VA, Alexia _VO, Joshua Story VO, Sariel 13, Arrow _ at Singing Salmon. Singing Salmon.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll put it.
I did it on purpose.
I'll put it all
Silky
on
Milk
screen for
Voices,
everybody.
VOICES, and Bordeaux Black VA. These are all, of course, our Twitter handles. Great places to find the rest of our content.
And like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
He's got that.
Oh God, did you really have to? Did you have to?
I gotta be the outro.
Hey man, as much as I hate
Okay,
saying that,
Princess.
you have to say it to make people do it. I will
No,
have
do
all
it,
their
but
stuff
it's like
linked down
and
below.
like and subscribe and
do all the things.
Remember to hit that like button.
Remember to play Subverse, consume product, and enjoy, and maybe.
Yes.
Fap away.
I'm gonna need like everybody to say like and subscribe, just so I can start using that from like outros from this going
Perfect.
forward. I can like change the people
do it
saying
in your
it.
character voice.
Let's do it. Let's have
Like
everyone doing
and
the character voice.
Yeah, there you go.
Like and subscribe, baby. Hit that notification button.
Please like and subscribe. You will make our mainframe very happy.
I hereby decree that you should like and subscribe.
Ooh, I like that one. That was good. Fortune.
I'm trying to think of something that she wouldn't. What's
Just-
something that won't get you demonetized? Is what I'm thinking. Fortune could maybe say.
It's too late at this
Fuck.
point. I'll just like bleep it. We'll make
Fuck.
it funny. The more you
All
say, the
right,
more you
well,
bleep.
subscribe, or you've got a small dick.
Like and
subscribe, or I'll come for you, bitches. There's my.
Ooh, that sounded like Killy.
That was what I was going for.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Bishop. Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt someone?
Oh.
Please step on me.
Yes. Oh my god, I love your voice so much. I haven't had an opportunity to say it, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Who do we have left? Fortune and Sova?
Me as well.
Shyest people.
And Alexia.
All the shy people. All the shy people.
Me too.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or should I?
I can go first. It's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. And remember, like, subscribe, and hit that. No, I was going to say like twice.
hit your button.
Remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button.
Oh.
I'll hit your button anytime you like, darling.
Ooh, yes, please.
It's really hot in here, guys.
Pictures.
I'm just waiting for Sova. I'm waiting.
My brain is concocting some kind of potion in there.
All of our brains are right now, darling. Have you heard our voices? All of our brains are going places.
Better like and subscribe, or so help me. I'm gonna stick this hammer so far up there.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! But seriously, you probably should like and subscribe. This guy's pretty cool.
No.
Hell yeah.
I just want to wrap her up in a hug and make sure that she has her baby bottle full of vodka.
You can't wrap me. I'm just a little baby. I sound like one, but that's besides the point.
She's a MILF, goddammit. 800-something-year-old MILF.
That reminds me of my college roommates used to fill all their alcohol into sippy cups so that when they passed out.
Better doing that than filling it in a fucking Windex bottle.
Yeah.
Oh
We're talking like 151.
Oh my goodness. So I'm so sorry. I have to head out now. But this was great.
Let me
This
go
was
ahead.
Awesome.
Let me go ahead and wrap this up so we can go ahead and end it up. So I want to thank everyone for watching. You already heard like, subscribe a dozen times over. Thank you all for watching a long time, a hard time. Now see you guys next time.